This is Hannah Mason recording Oral Veterans Bonus Project. The date is 11/29/2020 at a current resident of 26041 Jubin Road, Denham Springs, Louisiana, 70726. I'm interviewing John H. Hines, Jr. Okay, so please state your name, your date of birth, and your current address.
John Harvey Hines, Jr., 12/16/1946, 31240, Highway 1036, Holden, Louisiana, 70744.
Okay. And what war did you serve in?
Vietnam.
What branch of service did you choose?
United States Marine Corps.
Why?
Because all my friends were joining the Marine Corps at the time.
How did your family feel about you joining the Army, the Marine Corps?
They were all good with it.
Why?
Glad to get me out the house, probably.
So you enlisted, you weren't drafted?
Yes, enlisted.
Where were you living at the time?
I was living with my mom and dad in Harahan, Louisiana.
And you said you joined because all your friends joined, so y'all joined together?
Yeah, we all joined together because I would have been drafted. I had two younger brothers, so I was 4A. And it was just a matter of time before I got drafted, so I joined.
Tell me about your boot camp experience or training. Did you have to go to any special trainings before you left?
No.
No?
No. Just sent us to San Diego, California, and we got off the bus. We realized that we done messed up now.
Do you remember arriving and what it was like?
Remember what?
Arriving.
Arriving? Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you never forget that.
How did it feel?
It felt like you were in a whole nother world and that you had no say-so whatsoever.
Did you ever see any combat?
Well, in Vietnam, there's combat all around you. They had rocket attacks, mortar attacks. So that was constant, not every day, but it was always around you.
Tell me about a couple of your most memorable experiences.
In Vietnam?
Yes.
The most memorable one was when we got, I was in country about 2 or 3 months maybe, and we got incoming where we had a mortar attack on our base. I was stationed 8 miles from the DMZ, and we got 3 mortar rounds lobbed in, and it hit our ammo dump dead center, and it blew up for 12 hours straight, and you could feel a concussion. Even though we was like a mile away from it, you could feel a concussion from the big explosions going off. It was like the biggest fireworks display you ever seen.
Did you have a rank in the Marines?
Yes, I was an E3 at one time, which is a Lance Corporal.
Okay, and whenever there were explosions and all of that, were there any casualties in your unit?
Not in my direct unit, but there was definitely casualties on the base I was stationed at.
How did you ever stay in touch with your family?
Or
did you contact with your family?
We wrote letters. It's the only way we could communicate.
What was the food like that you ate?
The Marine Corps got the last of everything there was to be had, so we had probably the worst food in all the service.
What was your favorite and least favorite foods?
Favorite and least favorite what?
Food.
Food? In Vietnam, I don't remember. I really don't remember.
So, was there any type of entertainment in Vietnam?
Yeah, we had USO shows come to the base periodically. Some were American USO shows, and some were Oriental USO shows where they danced and sang and told jokes and different things.
Is Vietnam the only place you traveled with the service?
Well, I left San Francisco, California, and flew to Hawaii, and we changed planes there, and then we went to Okinawa to store all our gear. So we was there for a couple of days, and then went to Vietnam.
Do you recall the day your service ended?
Oh yeah,
Where were you?
I was in El Toro, California.
Did you go to work or back to school?
When I got out,
Mm-hmm.
I went to work.
What did you do for work?
Well, in the Marine Corps, my training put me as a maintenance mechanic. So, since I had that official training, I decided I'd stay with that, and pretty much been doing that for the rest of my life.
So, was your education supported by the GI Bill?
Yes, but I never did take advantage of it. The Marine Corps put us through, they had what they call your job displacement, and mine was a truck mechanic. So they trained me, the Marine Corps, through the Marine Corps, I should say. And then I went to my duty station and started doing it as a job.
Did you make any close friendships while in the service?
Yes, I made a few. I still got one good friend, lives in Idaho, and he's come down here a couple of times. He's originally from Chicago area, but he come down here a couple of times to see me, and I went over to his place one time to see him.
Did you join a veterans organization since you've been out of the service?
No.
What are your thoughts on those?
I think it's just a bunch of guys wanting to get loaded and tell war stories, so I ain't got no use for that.
Did your military experience influence your thinking about war or about the military in general?
Well, my biggest thing was we fought a supposedly police action, not a real war, which it was a war. And then they pulled us out and give the country back to the North Vietnamese. So to me, it was a waste of time, money, and lives because they didn't finish the job that we were sent over there to do.
Okay. And how did your service and experiences affect your life?
Well, Marine Corps taught me discipline and not to put off stuff, to do stuff when you needed to do it, to watch your buddy's back and knowing that he had your back, and just be responsible.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing all this information with us, and for being a part of the U.S. Marine Corps. And I hope you have a great day. Thank you.